Hello, everyone. Welcome back to your regularly scheduled How Come. I hope you enjoyed the sum up episodes that we put out this week. I loved them. Again, if you didn't hear them, those are summary episodes of episodes 1 through 6 when I went from How Come to How Came, and then 7 through 14 when I could do it with another person. Woo! Anyway, now I'm just going to put out a bunch of episodes. I can just interview people because I don't really have anything else to do, but we're still going to give you guys assignments because I think it's important. People need to come and be more adventurous and stuff, and let's hold ourselves accountable. I will try and do the assignments too sometimes. If I haven't already done them. If I have, I'll try to tell you about it. Obviously, all the talk of sexy sex that you could ever dream of. Happy Pride, by the way. It's Pride Month. It's June. All of June, I'm going to be releasing episodes that I recorded in LA last month. I went over there to get some people that I just really wanted to have on the podcast and to visit my friend Tim. Hi, Tim. Shout out. But yeah, this episode is with drag superstar Rhea Litre. Rhea is famous in LA, but also around the world. And I don't say superstar lightly because she's one of the drag queens that has gotten famous without RuPaul's Drag Race, which is amazing and almost seems impossible to me. But yeah, she's doing it. After I recorded this, a few of my friends wrote me and they were like, oh my God, you recorded with Rhea. Do you know how many articles there are out there being like, we want Rhea on Drag Race? So yeah, she's fab. You guys are going to love this episode. We actually recorded so much that I'm putting bonus content on our Patreon site, which is newly launched. We launched Wednesday. We haven't posted anything yet, but we're going to post this bonus content on Wednesday. So that'll be Patreon day. Our Patreon is patreon.com/howcome, and you can just donate money or whatever, and then you'll get access to exclusive content. It's great. And then maybe I can move out of my grandmother's house one day. That would be so cool. Like I said, these next few episodes, you don't have to listen to them in order, but yeah, it's not in any order. Just do whatever you want. All right, you guys are going to love this episode. Get excited for the wonderful Rhea Litre.
How come? How come? How come I can't achieve? How come I can't achieve? I'm rolling up my sleeves. I'm rolling up my sleeves. Oh baby, I believe these guests can help. 'Cause I can't do it by myself. I wanna jizz. Testes.
How fun is it in here?
Oh my God, it's I feel like I'm in a little box.
I know, it's amazing. Oh my God, we kind of
are.
Yeah, we're coming
We're in
to
a
you
rectangle.
from a box in Los Angeles. I'm sitting here with the beautiful, wonderful, stunning, massive haired Rhea Litre.
Oh, I love you. You know, I did make sure that I did a fierce, big updo for you. And even though the viewers can't see it, I knew I was going to be sitting in front of you. So
yeah, no, it was really kind. It was I'm going to give you a little feast for your eyes.
Why not? Give you bang for your bang.
We're kind of matching right now.
We really
Your
are.
wig is all pink and gorgeous. Rhea Litre, if you don't know, is one of the biggest drag superstars in Los Angeles.
Stop it some more.
Stop. more.
Yeah.
You do shows at the Abbey.
Mm-hmm.
What was the one on
Mondays? I do FUBAR. It's called Makeout Mondays. It's obviously every Monday night. It's a underground fierce drag show. I have the hottest go-go dancers, which are also my sons.
Jojo
Guads.
Your drag sons.
My drag sons.
There's not little toddlers running around.
No.
Okay.
No, I get them after they're potty trained.
Yeah. You actually were just telling me what a drag son is versus having a daughter.
Yes. I mean, I don't really like to have daughters because I like to be the only queen in the building.
Okay.
But there are a couple queens that have caught my eye and been like, you know what, you exude a lot of who I am and what I represent, and I want you to be her. I have a couple daughters. One of them is Katana Litre, who's amazing, but she gets in drag, once every 3 or 4 months, and she lives, and it's always a really fun experience. But the big difference between having a drag daughter and a drag son is that I'm not teaching my sons how to do drag.
Okay.
But I am teaching them how to act and how to
adapt
behave
to gay culture
in the nightlife culture here in
Yeah.
Los Angeles, and kind of mentor their way in whatever path that they want to go. Like one of my sons, Brandon Wild, he's a DJ and he's also a porn star. So just mentoring him through that.
Yeah.
And then my other son, Jojo, just recorded a song and he's going to drop music. So I'm going to book him club gigs.
That's so cool.
You know, it's a family affair.
It's such a great resource for each other and emotional support system.
Right. Well, I mean, straight people have been doing it for years. I mean, they're called gangs.
Oh yeah.
You know, a house, like my kids, we're thicker than water. You know what I mean? Like we're family. I got you like that.
Yeah.
You know, for instance, I was just at RuPaul's Drag Con and one of the security guards, it was Sunday. Everyone's closing up. I have my exhibitor pass and my son Jojo was with me. And the security was walking around like we stole something. And they asked him to leave. And I said, he's fine. He's with me. I'm an exhibitor. I'm just stopping by to say bye to Raja, who's my drag mother.
Yeah.
And go to my booth. And she was like, he's got to go. And I'm like, first of all, you already talking to the wrong one. Second of all, don't talk to my son like that. Because he's not yours to talk to. And she looked at me like I was crazy. I'm a fucking 33-year-old man with a wig on. And here's this, beautiful young 23-year-old twerker.
Yeah.
That I'm calling him my son. So she's, first of all, gagged. And I went off on her. Sidebar, Cameron Michaels, who's on Drag Race this season, is right next to JoJo. They just got done taking a picture. And Cameron Michaels is looking at me like, oh, bitch, Rhea is that crazy bitch. But you know what? Don't come for mine.
Yeah.
You said before that Raja is your drag mom, but you also have another drag mom, Mayhem Miller, who's on this current season of Drag Race, right? How did that happen?
I saw her in Riverside, and she said no to me 4 times in a row.
Okay.
And I went back the 4th week, and I was like, listen, I need a drag mother, you or her. I need you. You did Little Kim and got into a fountain and splashed the water. You're my mom. You don't have a choice.
Yeah.
She was like, fine. These are the things that you need to get. Went back the next week. I had all the things I needed. She goes, you're performing tonight.
Oh my God.
Work.
What were the things?
It was
butt pads?
It was, eyelashes. It was heels and my outfit.
Okay.
Because we were 2 different sizes. I'm skinny. She let me borrow hair.
It's so expensive.
Yeah.
Speaking of parts, are you wearing any parts right now?
I have some ass padding on,
Okay.
Sponsored by Rounderbum.
Okay, nice.
I
didn't know about them until Drag Race.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, they're fairly new company.
No, but I'm saying ass pads at all.
Oh.
I was always like, oh, these guys just have really
girl, you
nice
think Beyonce's body is really like that?
You think Beyonce has ass pads too?
Oh, yes, honey.
What?
Oh, yes. I mean, she has shape. But I mean, to really get that perfect...
Hourglass.
There's some padding up in there. Oh, for sure.
Beauty is pain.
Any major pop star. Listen, any bitch that's a pop star on stage, she's in full drag.
Okay.
She probably has a wig on. She probably has lashes on.
Yeah.
Tons of makeup. What's stopping her from padding? And if they have a fierce faggot on their team, that queen is like, Mama, let's get some pads on you. And they put them on and they're like, oh, shit.
And I look so much better.
Yeah.
But so that's a thing to me is this is the highest heel I can wear, this nice little Converse platform. I can go glam for maybe an hour and a half before I get blisters or whatever. You sacrifice physical comfort for inner comfort.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to look fierce. I'm going to be cinched.
How uncomfortable are you right now?
Girl,
physically?
my dick is in my ass. I feel amazing.
Can we talk about tucking? I think about it all the time. And okay, so my dad used to take me, he took me to La Cage aux Folles.
I was about to be like, oh, what did your dad do?
No, he took me to La Cage aux Folles when I was younger.
Oh my God. That's
which
amazing.
is an amazing show, a Broadway show where, everyone's in drag and it's amazing. And you would never know, everything. I literally would look at the crotches and they're wearing unitards that are thongs. And I'm like, where is your dick? Where is your dick?
Well, when you're with a guy, and he's about to shoot, his balls jump up a little bit, don't they? They go up inside. They get tighter.
Okay.
There's sockets up there.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay.
There's sockets up there. So what we do is we push the balls up in the sockets. And then
I'm like touching my vagina.
Yeah,
as
you
if
are.
it's,
You
like,
really are. It's so funny.
equal.
And then I kind of like fold my sack into like a little like something just like pushed in and kind of hold it there and then pull my dick all the way down and up until the head of my dick touches my asshole.
Okay.
And then I wear like a really tight panty to keep it all back.
That's it? No tape?
No, I don't like to tape. Willem tapes. My sister Willem. A lot of my friends tape.
Okay.
I don't feel like I need to do all that. I have taped in the past. It's not the funnest thing in the world.
Is it like cooler if you need to tape because you got like a bigger dick?
Honestly, if you have a bigger dick, it's a lot easier to tuck.
To tuck, okay.
Because you can pull it back and create that flat fantasy.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, go you. You got a big old dick.
Yeah, honey. What?
Yeah.
To the tip of my, to the crack of my asshole. You know, it's the ones with the little itty bitty dicks that try to pull it down, just snaps back.
Yeah,
those
they
are the
could
ones.
just push it in.
Hopefully not. Hopefully
Inverted
not.
little dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was like, where are your fucking dicks?
Yeah.
But yeah, Lacage is amazing.
Back wrapped up inside of me, girl.
Mm-hmm. And how is it there all day?
It's there most of the night. Yeah. I mean, unless I need to pee or something.
So like 80% of the time you're tucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. And except sleeping.
Definitely not
Not
tucking when I'm
sleeping.
sleeping. That's literally the time of the day where I'm like laid on my bed with my arms completely stretched across my body and my legs completely open and my balls touching my asshole this
Nice.
time. And just with a fan.
Showered.
A fan going straight towards
Hairbrush.
Oh, honey.
Just like clean.
Yes,
Okay.
oil and like oil.
Yeah.
And then soap.
Yeah.
And then moisturizer.
So if you're in a relationship, then like the person who's coming home to you every night is coming home to Josh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you like bring drag into like your sex life at all? Like,
Oh, yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Oh, yes. The
Okay.
other night. Oh, yes, honey. The other night, my Lyft driver just couldn't get enough. I had to ask him to come upstairs.
Really?
For the tip because I wasn't going to give it to him digitally.
amazing.
Oh, yes. And he was gorgeous. He was this beautiful, probably like 5'10", Persian.
Okay.
Hair back in like one of those little man buns. Like a stocky, muscular build. Like soft, but hard. I mean, he must have came in like 20 seconds, honey. He was so excited. I don't think he's ever been with someone like me before. And I am a porn star.
Yeah.
Because
you're a performer.
Yes, bitch. And I am in drag and I'm having sex?
Yeah.
Oh, bitch. Jenna Jameson all day long.
nothing on
Stormy
you.
Daniels. Girl, I will suck a
Wait,
dick.
can we talk about Stormy Daniels too?
Yes.
Didn't you? Or you're doing something with her tonight.
With tonight, yeah. Today she got the key to the city of West Hollywood.
Okay.
And people are wondering, like, girl,
Like,
why?
why did she- yeah,
Why?
yeah.
Honestly, you know what? It has nothing to do with her porn. She's getting acknowledged for her strength and courage to go against the Trump administration.
I was just gonna.
You know what I
say,
mean?
yeah.
Like that. I mean, if there's
It's
any Trump
fucking
supporters out there,
scary.
you know, good for you. You won. Let's be real. He's the president of the United
could
States.
destroy her life.
He could kill her.
Yeah.
He could destroy her.
Yeah.
And you know what? The fact that she felt that it was important enough for her to go forward and to have the balls to do that, like, I'm like, work, Stormy.
Yeah.
That's the kind of bitch that is my friend. That's the kind of bitch that I like to kick it with. If you're listening right now, Google it, Stormy Daniels at the Abbey. You'll see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. Back to sex though.
Oh.
In drag, do people hook up with like you would never hook up with anyone in your family?
No, I wouldn't. There's been some that I've hooked up with before I asked them to be my son.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think after that boundary is crossed,
Yeah.
I haven't gone back yet. Everyone has their own rules, you know. I don't think
Do you
there
hook
are
up
any
with
rules.
fans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they're cute and they find me sexy and I find them sexy, I'm like, yeah, let's go, bitch.
Do you feel like you're often people's first times, like the Uber guy? Because like,
I do feel like I am
Yeah.
someone's first time, but
do you like that though, or do you think it's like ignorant?
I don't mind.
Okay.
Girl, I'm coming.
Yeah.
I don't care. If I'm coming and you're going, I'm cool.
Have you ever hooked up with another queen in drag? Both of you?
I've kai-kai'd with another queen before, but not in drag.
What does that mean?
I wrote a song about it. It's called Let's Have a Kai-Kai.
It's different than a kiki.
A kai kai is when 2 drag queens have sex.
Okay. What?
Well, if you ask me, a kai kai is a party for playing with your squirrels. We're dishing tea, I'm cleaning off my cock, so we are sure. And though my tuck is hardening, I don't give a damn. Just put your piece inside my mouth. I don't need a man. Let's have a kai kai.
I love it. This is the best episode ever. How's it spelled?
Kai.
Kai kai.
Look it up. There's a YouTube. Willem and I broke the Australian market for drag queens. For RuPaul's Drag Race Queens, they're with that song. We traveled the world doing it. I performed it in Dubai. I performed it in every major city in Australia and Canada.
Insane.
It's amazing. We had so much fun with that project.
How big are those audiences?
Huge overseas. like we think we're famous here, and then we go overseas, and we're legit.
Really?
Like legit.
Like you need security.
Like security.
Derived from the American slang term kiki, which is which is a general term used when gay men laugh, giggle, or joke around with one another.
Yes, I was just gonna say.
Like
where
a
is this
giggle?
It's a giggle. It's a kiki.
Yeah,
but I mean,
kiki.
a kiki to me is when you're kikiing with your girls, but it's at an after party after 2 a.m.
Yeah,
which
and
is
you're
what's
like,
well, that's why she says lock the doors, lower the blinds. Turn up the smoke because we were coming over. Close the blinds because we are going to have the lights on. We are going to party and nobody needs to know. You know what I mean? And the sun's gonna come up. We don't want to know when the morning hits. So that's where Kiki came from.
I had never seen Paris is Burning until this year.
Life changing.
I know. And you don't realize like how much drag and gay culture has contributed to like the vernacular and everything comes from drag.
Well, how that movie really had everything to do with gay culture and how we kind of like took things from that movie. You know, RuPaul has based a career off of really recreating what happened in New York back in the day when Paris is Burning was going on. You know, a lot of her sayings, tens across the board, all of those things, extravaganza, they all come from Paris is Burning. And it's Shantae, you stay, you know. It's just really dope what Ru has done.
Shade reading. You think that these are just like things that like people say. It's like
no.
It like
so many things get redone,
right,
and resurface so many ways that you forget where things come from.
Yeah, totally.
So, and I like to educate myself and remind people where they come from.
Yeah, most people think Yas Queen comes from Broad City.
No, girl, I can't.
Right?
I can't.
No?
Yeah.
Like literally.
No.
Like there are like girls who are like 16 that watch Broad City that are like,
Queen.
Yes, Queen. That comes from Alana and Abby. Like, and it's like, no,
bitch.
Yeah.
They just need to watch Paris is Burning, and they'll be like, oh my god.
Yeah, seriously.
We've been talking like this forever.
Yeah, it's the fucking best movie in the entire world.
I've seen it probably 50 times, and that's not even an exaggeration
at
all.
Voguing, it's a gay thing.
It was also a gay black thing.
Yeah.
You know, it was something that the black community came up with. And, I don't like that to be forgotten. Everything kind of comes from somewhere. So, like, when you hear a saying, I kind of actually advise people to actually,
like,
get online
look into
and
the
look
etymology.
Where did that come from?
Yeah.
And what an awesome, like, piece of information to have on a date or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I'm helping you out. You're welcome.
We love facts. Do you find that there's a lot of people like trying to date you in order to get to like your level of success? Or
I think there's some. What I do is I just fuck them and then tell them bye.
Yeah.
Leave my wig on the way out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At that point, I'm just like, okay, are we hooking up? Because obviously, if I'm going out with you, I think you're attractive and I think you're hot and like whatever. Like if I realize that that's okay, I'm like, okay, let me fuck this kid then first. You know?
I feel like I have such a different mentality that I'm like, I wouldn't want that person to have that story. Like, I wouldn't want them to be able to say they fucked me.
Well, I'm a drag queen.
Yeah.
You know, I get away with a lot more. People like hearing that kind of shit from someone like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just, for some reason, I'm like, I don't want him to be able to like have me as a notch. Like, I'm not in his little Pokeball.
Well, maybe remove yourself from the notch category and put yourself in a different category. Like,
what would that category be?
The you're welcome category.
Yeah.
How about just a thank you?
Yeah.
Thanks. I mean,
Yeah.
hopefully he's good at it.
That's the thing.
For girls, it's a lot. Guys, we always get off.
You're always gonna get
always
off.
gonna get off.
Yeah.
For girls,
clitoral stimulation, and usually that's not happening on like, especially like a one night stand. Like they're just
I cannot
treat you like a whole.
If you're a straight man, okay, I have some questions here.
Uh-huh.
If you're a straight man and you're not paying attention to the girl's clitoris, does that mean that you don't know anything about the anatomy? I'm going to be honest right now. The past 5 months, every single time I've looked at porn has been F to M porn. So
What is
I
F
am
to M?
F female to male trans porn.
Oh, okay.
So I am like if I saw a pussy on a girl, I would be like kind of like, ugh. But when I see it on a boy, female to male, they literally have like the clitoris enlarged, like it can be a couple inches.
Yeah.
And it looks like a dick.
Yeah.
And under it is the pussy. And it is the sexiest thing in the world to me.
Wait, so
it's
they
all I
still
can think
have
about.
a pussy and a dick?
Yeah. But the thing that enlarges when you take testosterone is the
Is the
clitoris.
clit, but they keep the hole, a vagina hole?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I mean, what would they do? Build balls?
I thought they would build balls.
No, I mean,
No? There's no point.
I don't think so. Because it's literally when I've been watching the porn, I've realized how important the clitoris is.
Right.
Because they literally jack it off.
Yeah.
With it, and I'm like that. It's so hot to me. I can't even like.
I want to
can't.
watch it now.
I'll
watched,
show you. Victor Belmont is like, ugh.
Yeah. Have you been a sexual person always? Like
Always.
comfortable?
Always. Oh yeah, I
Like
only
the
talked
first
about my
time you
sexual experiences
came-
in drag here. The first time I came, I
Yeah.
ran to my mother with it in my hands because I thought I broke it.
No. How old were you?
I think like 10 or 11.
Nor-
I had
normal
no
slash
idea
early.
what it was.
And you were like, Mom, I did something terrible.
I was terrified. I was hysterically crying and thinking I needed to go to the hospital. So, you know.
And she was just like, you're fine.
She goes, wash your hands and go to your room and don't do that again.
Oh, no.
Are you kidding me, Mom? I'm going to fucking rip a hole in my life-size teddy bear and fuck it for 5 years and come inside of it.
That's a common theme.
That's
on
what
this. Yeah.
That's what I did.
Yeah. Were you always comfortable with other people?
No.
No. Okay.
No. I was, a young gay boy in the closet.
Okay.
In the closet, but like I was the captain of color guard.
Of what?
Of color guard.
What is color guard?
You know the flag twirlers in front of the band?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I was straight.
Okay.
I was
Yeah.
straight.
Oh,
and
definitely.
I was,
Sure.
Mm-hmm. But I was captain though.
Okay.
All those bitches were my hoes. You know what I mean? And then the co-captain, who I still fucking hate, Bridget. I still see you. I still hate you. She accused me of sexually harassing her, and I had to leave the squad.
What?
And it was my life, girl. It was my life. Color guard was my life.
Why did she do that?
Because she was jealous
And she
that
wanted
I
to
got
hook up
captain.
with you. Oh.
I got captain, and she wanted captain. She got co-captain. But it was like, bitch, it's not my fault you got a halo around your head.
And you couldn't be like, I'm gay. I would never do that.
No, like first that. Second, she had a literal halo. Like she had scoliosis or something.
Oh God. I was like, what?
So get into that visual.
Okay.
Her with a full cage around her.
Okay.
Spinning a rifle.
And then was she made captain when you got kicked off?
Yeah, she did.
Fucking bitch.
What a cunt.
Hate her.
Bridget.
So did you hook up with like those girls or girls at that time?
No.
You just were like, I'm not interested.
I wasn't even interested at that point. I was
just like whacking off all the time.
I was whacking off and dreaming about my first Grammy. Like I wanted to be a singer. Like Christina Aguilera was my everything.
You were gram-sexual.
I was gram-sexual.
Okay.
I was jacking off to Christina Aguilera's Spanish record, Mi Reflejo.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Como un genio atrapado espero, ven a sacarme de aquí.
Ooh.
Ooh, honey, that was me all day long.
Oh my God.
Don't let me hit a high note.
Wait. This episode's getting so fucking like there's like so much in here.
That's what he said.
Yeah. That's what you say every day about your ass because your dick is in your.
And there's so much in there.
It's so much in there.
Yeah.
Like I guess like I could never complain about wearing a bra again.
No, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Does it have the
Underwire?
wire? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, bitch. This dress has underwire right here and it hurts so bad.
Yeah.
It's just like literally.
It's stabbing you in the ribs.
Like guys out there, realize what your girls go through with like this lingerie that you like.
Yeah.
And like these support bras and like they're literally held together by wires and like 4-way stretch fabric.
Yeah. When did you lose your V card?
Oh my God. 18 years old in a car. In a car in Sherman Oaks, actually, on Woodman and Magnolia.
Oh yeah, because you had already moved here. So did you finish school or?
I think my birthday landed somewhere weird that like when I was 17, I had already graduated.
Did you already graduate?
But I didn't like,
me too.
I didn't like skip ahead or anything like that. My birthday was dope.
Yeah, no, you're Scorpio.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Who was he? Was he anyone to you?
He hits me up still.
Really?
To this day. Let me read these text messages. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. You're going to die.
And then Rhea read me a bunch of texts. And then Rhea read me a bunch of texts.
Where are you? Where are you now?
Where did you find
Charge
him?
me. I found him on xy.com, which was like it was a really fierce magazine back in the day. XY magazine. It was one of the only LGBT magazines, and it catered to like young twinks. And so I was like a young skinny white boy, so I classified as a twink, and I was like, this is what I like too. So I went to this website, I created a profile, and homeboy hit me up.
Cool.
And then we chatted on AOL chat.
Obviously.
He had no idea that I was a virgin. And he came over and he fucked me in the back of his car.
And you didn't tell him at all?
Nope, I didn't tell him until like 6 years later.
Did he use lube?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and condom.
Okay, phew.
Yeah.
Great.
But
Okay.
that's how I lost
Was it romantic at all or
No.
no?
No, I was in the back. Okay, here's the visual. It's like a sedan. Back seat, left leg behind the driver's seat, right leg and behind the passenger seat. My head at the dashboard.
Oh my God.
That's
That's the most uncomfortable image in the entire world.
But you know what?
You're fucking like whacking your face on the air conditioning.
But you know what? I never felt more like a man. Like I was like, I finally. Actually, you know what? I never felt more like a woman.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I finally got fucked by a man.
Yeah.
It was so empowering.
Yeah.
That I did it like 500 times right after.
Have you blown people before?
Yes.
Okay.
I got caught blowing someone at 9 years old.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and he told his parents, and his parents told my mom, and I had to go to counseling, and like a whole thing.
Yeah. I don't know what the
I don't even how I
answer
knew.
is
How did I know what
with
I was
kids,
doing?
But yeah, nobody knows. They're just like having fun.
I mean, I didn't. Neither of us came or anything.
It's impossible, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah.
But like we were sucking each other's
You
little
could
hard
come,
peanuts.
but not like jizz. Like you could orgasm.
I mean, I
and
wish
have,
I
like,
could
a
remember.
sensation. Yeah.
I wish I could remember.
Yeah, probably. What was the first time you hooked up with somebody while you were dressed up? Like, was it different?
Yes, I know exactly what it was. I was working at Fubar.
Okay.
And I was working the door for Mario Diaz's Hot Dog, which is still going on every Thursday. It's the longest running Thursday night in West Hollywood.
Okay.
And this fucking, I felt so fishy. I was wearing jeans that I had torn up so it looked like a fringe skirt, pink glitter panties, and a pink glitter top. But then I took some of the jean and I had like tied it around my arms.
Cool.
And I had like this long gorge, it was new. It was like a new blonde wig. I felt beautiful. And it was long. It went like to my waist, so I was a fucking extra woman. And he walks past and he's like, hey. I'm like, hi, you want to come in? $5. And he's like, yeah, but like, can I hang out with you? I was like, well, I'm here at the door. I can't really hang out till 2. He goes, okay, if I stay and wait, can I hang out with you? I was like, yeah, bitch,
Yeah.
sure can. I'm gagging. This is the first time this has happened.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
First of all,
You're like, oh my God,
I'm a passable
somebody
woman.
finds me as pretty as I find me.
And I feel passable.
Yeah,
Like I'm like,
yeah.
oh, full fish. And we go to my place. At that time, it was in Koreatown. And oh my God. And we hook up. He fucks me. It was amazing. He spent the night, which meant
he loved you.
I slept in drag.
Oh.
The funny thing is,
I was like,
funny
"Immense, he
thing is,
loves
the
you."
funny thing is, this is the gag. I told you that hair was new. So when I got home, I was like, I'm not sleeping in this hair.
Yeah.
So I had a bed wig. So
and you like went into the bathroom. You're like, let me put something on more comfortable.
and I put on pink silk pajama pants, a white wife beater, and a shoulder length busted.
Wait, so he didn't know that?
He was, but I was giving him the fantasy. This was
Okay,
my first time.
Okay.
I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
So
Because obviously he sees your balls.
yeah, no, that wasn't the issue.
Okay.
And I didn't know what else to do. Now I would be like, okay, dude, I got to get out of drag.
Yeah.
And if you're not cool with that, you got to go.
Let me put my oils on.
But I'm like, I have a man over and he's sleeping over. I'm feeling like, oh my God, I'm a full grown adult passable woman.
Yeah.
Relationships are different because to be in a relationship with me, you have to let go with the Rhea fantasy. I'll give it to you when you want it. But you have to love me as Josh. So I go to the bathroom and I put on this ratted shoulder length thing, and then I put a handkerchief in it. It's it was try to dress it up a little bit.
Cute. Yeah. Everything's a costume.
And then we go to sleep,
This
and I
is
remember
nighttime
waking
me.
up in the morning and being like, oh fuck, because obviously I was wasted.
Yeah.
I wake up in the morning, roar into the bathroom, and I shave, put more foundation on, just hair. I kept my eyes, and then made him breakfast, and then he kissed me goodbye, and then I never heard from him again.
Oh.
That was fine.
Okay.
That was fine.
Okay, cool.
I was
gonna be like, so much
semi terrified.
effort.
I was honestly like, okay, I'm sitting here having breakfast with you, and I'm self-conscious. Let's be real. My
Yeah.
drag at that point in my career was not the drag.
Right.
And I was
But it was enough.
I was feeling scary. He was fine.
Yeah.
He was cool.
Yeah.
He was like, yes, I just fucked this bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I love it.
Kiss me goodbye. Never saw him again. It was awesome. Thank you out there. Whoever your name is, thank you for that
We
experience.
don't know your name.
Because you opened me up to so many experiences.
Really?
And it was cool that he left when he did.
Yeah.
Because I also felt the passion of him holding me all night. I got to have a full experience.
That's so nice.
So it was really cute.
You hadn't had a boyfriend before that then?
I had a boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But I hadn't had
But
sex with anyone in drag.
in drag?
No.
Okay. Cool. For some reason, I feel like whenever I dress up, it's like a costume.
It is.
It is.
It is.
Yeah, and that's okay. You're not
Yeah.
pretending to be another human. But it's okay.
Yeah. Listen, RuPaul said it best when she said, "You're born naked, and the rest is drag." Mm-hmm. Everything you are what you put on your body.
Yeah.
So
Everything's a costume.
if you're putting on a fucking silk negligee, bitch, you are the sick negligee bitch.
Yeah.
And you're gonna give that.
Yeah.
If you are wearing a wife beater and some cargo shorts, you are that boy wearing a wife beater and cargo shorts.
That's why they don't allow male comics to wear shorts on stage.
really
It's you're automatically a fucking loser.
a loser.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Unless they're really short and you're super gay.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
There's a lot of trans and drag coming into beauty and modeling now.
Honestly, trans people have been modeling in the mainstream for decades and decades and decades. but just now it's okay. Back in the day, you didn't disclose that you were trans, and if you were trans and people found out that you were trans back in the day, before there was the internet, you would move to a different city and you would get a new agency
and then just hide it again.
I have a very well-known trans supermodel friend named Lauren Foster, who's one OG supermodel from back in the day. And that's what she would do. People would, someone would find out that she was trans.
Yeah.
And even though she had her surgery at a very young age, there was still such a stigma to it that she would move.
Yeah.
And find a different agency.
It's so interesting because I always talk about that in every regard. Like people are like, oh, there's so much more of women masturbating now. There's so much more of like gay people existing now. It's like, no,
Girl, do you
people
think this
are
just
talking
happened?
about things more.
Yeah.
But I would never
Yes, of course.
Of course.
One of them, Lauren Foster. Look her up. She's amazing.
Okay. Yeah, I need to educate myself. Everybody else does too.
Yeah.
First start with Paris is Burning and then look up Lauren
Foster,
Lauren
yeah.
Foster first. You started getting into drag when you moved to LA, right?
I started getting into drag like 2005-ish.
Okay.
I moved to LA in 2002.
Oh my God, you've done so much in such a little time.
And I just dabbled. I loved drag. Do you want the whole story?
Yeah.
Okay, so I went to 7969, which was a legendary drag bar across the street from Foo Bar in West Hollywood. Mm-hmm. And I saw a drag queen named Raven perform. It was like the most beautiful thing I had ever seen in my life. She did a Sarah McLachlan number. She had like flowers and roses on her head and her body and everything. It was
dogs
just
dying
gorgeous.
and she.
Yeah, for sure, full on.
Yeah.
And I was like gagged at this. I didn't know what it was. I knew drag was going to be a part of my life. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that I was going to be a queen, but I knew then that it was going to be a part of me.
Do you think it's the same way that like you come out as like being gay, that it's just like, oh, that this is me?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that might happen at everyone. I think as you go through life, you kind of have like little, I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, totally. I guess everyone's always developing and stuff.
I mean, hopefully, people are developing and growing and evolving.
Yeah. We always ask about coming tips, kind of, for the audience, because I already came through this podcast. Thank you, audience and listeners and everyone and, suggesters and guests. You're amazing. What would you recommend to somebody to improve their sex life or make them come more or harder or, yeah?
Men paying attention to the clitoris.
Okay.
I mean, pay attention to it. And actually, I want everyone to watch a little bit of F to M porn. Because it's so hot. And if you want to really be turned on, you can get with... Look up Victor Belmont, know what I'm talking about. He's so fucking sexy. And there's... You know what? Find out what really turns you on. Because you know what? That's my advice. Mm-hmm. Find out what really turns you on.
Yeah. Look and explore something different
and
for a bit.
Explore. Because did I ever think that I would be so into that sex moment with a trans man? No.
Yeah.
But I watched it and it did something to me.
Yeah.
It did something to me.
Totally.
And I've never had better sex, and I've never had better sex with myself.
That's awesome.
Since I realized that is that's what pushes me over the edge.
Yeah.
Like guys turn me on, but if you're a guy with a pussy,
you're having an awakening right now.
Yeah.
I love it.
Victor Belmont, call me baby.
Yeah, seriously. Mm-hmm. Let's have a love connection.
Yeah, we've been DMing on the DL.
Have you?
Uh-huh.
Amazing.
Oh, bitch. If I see something I like, I go for it. I'm a Scorpio.
I love it. Speaking of DMing, where can people find you on social?
You can call me at Rhea Litre everywhere. Mm-hmm. RHEALITRE. And everything's interconnected. So if you find me on Instagram, you can find everything else.
Perfect. Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you so much for being here.
I love you. You're so dope. Thank you for having me.
You're so great. I have to ask this to all of our guests just to be courteous, as any lover would. Mm-hmm. Did you finish?
I finished.
Okay. Amazing.
Yeah, I have to change my tights.
That's going to be such a
can you
process.
imagine? Can you imagine? It's I basically finished inside of myself.
Yeah. Oh, you're very sticky right now. Thank you for coming. And we'll see you next time on How Come. Woo. Bye.
It's not you, it's me. I try so hard to finish honestly. They say you'll know when you go all the way from A right down to O. Oh no, I think that I still got a ways to go. Oh, I'm sick of this and I have got to know. How come? How come? How come I can't achieve? How come I can't achieve? I'm rolling up my sleeves. I'm rolling up my sleeves. Oh baby, I believe these guests can help. 'Cause I can't do it by myself. I wanna just
Want to get like a bottle of Astro Glide out?
No, don't worry about the Astro Guide or the condoms. Just spit on it and shove it in me.
Oh.
Are you on PrEP?
Yeah, do you guys know what PrEP is? Everybody should know what PrEP is.
PrEP is a HIV prevention pill that you can take every day. And if you come into a sexual contact with someone that is HIV positive, the likelihood of you transmitting it is like 0 to 0.2% or something like that. But you know what? Like, I think it's so important for people to know their status.
Yeah.
You know, even if you like scared, at least know your status, and don't be scared if you come out HIV positive, because if you do, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine.
Take care of
you are going to
yourself.
take care of yourself. You're going to take your meds. There are plenty of places to go to, hopefully in your area. I'm sure there's a gay and lesbian center. If you feel alone, you can contact someone at the Trevor Project or call GLAAD. There's so many outlets for you.
Yeah.
Don't feel like you're alone, and don't feel ashamed,
Yeah.
because there's so many people that have been on the same boat. And I know so many HIV positive people that are living amazing, beautiful,
Really?
wonderful lives with partners, and, you know, having kids and having the white picket fence, and, you know, having relationships and going through the same dating
awesome.
drama. You know, you're no different. You're
Yeah.
no different. So take that and bring it home and read it.